sorry, is that not every week?
Shut up.
That's what we did here.
Shut up.
Hello, everyone.
We're live.
If you're just joining us, Sarah is still figuring out the difference between a funny burn and a mean burn.
I was thinking about all of us. I was talking about all of us.
It's an ongoing journey with her, so
journey.
she's still figuring it out.
I like you're in a sort of more haunted version of your apartment right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
It's very Conjuring cinematic universe.
Yes.
Is that better or more creepy?
It's better and creepy, which I think is a good vibe.
Yeah, we're
Now
enjoying the creeps.
Now you can just make out the old paintings in the background.
Exactly. And let me throw this out to you. We look like we're bouncers at your party right now. So this
Now, Sarah, if an old woman appears behind you naked, is that just normal, or should we give you a heads up?
I would prefer you not say anything.
Okay.
On her behalf or yours? Because I think she's haunting you, or you are haunting her. One of the two.
If we're quiet about it, then she might agree to perform. Is what I'm thinking. So.
Ooh, I hope she has a young lady character. Really get her to spread.
That's a good shakeup right there.
Yeah. Keep people guessing. That's what I always say.
Always. What a great time to keep people guessing. I think everyone's guessing. People are guessing right now.
It's all people can do is guess.
100%. No joke. I feel like there's much more socializing happening now in person. And truly, I feel like everyone's sort of like, okay, yes, I know this. I know this. I got this. It's like everyone prepared for a test. And then they're like, I don't know. I failed this test already.
Yeah.
Can I try out another burn and you can tell me if it's a nice burn or a bad burn?
That's a
We're nervous.
Yes.
We're nervous.
Here we go. Yes. Okay, ready? Wow, I didn't realize the band The Black Tees was gonna be here tonight.
Yes. Great. Solid burn.
Nice burn.
Definitely not offensive.
Not mean.
Not mean.
Almost
Okay,
barely a burn, to be honest.
Great.
Yeah.
Can I try again? All right.
Yeah.
No,
I wish Justin wasn't alive. Is that good?
Okay, so that one was on the mean.
All right. I gotta find a mid.
Side.
Okay.
It's sort of hard to parse.
What's this?
Difficult to understand what area you are burning, if I may.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll keep
Your entire body, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's a full burn.
Yeah, like just third-degree burns just everywhere.
I just burned your existence.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Burn notice. You gave me a burn notice.
In reality, I'm Justin's biggest fan. I love Justin.
Wow.
I want to be Justin. Justin's actually my hero. So
on that note, let's get the show going. We got a fun show for everyone tonight.
Welcome to Characters. Welcome everybody. The best damn character comedy show on the planet. I'm Michael Hartney. To my right is Justin Tyler. Below me is Sarah Smallwood Parsons. She's working on her burns.
Yep.
We're gonna see 7 solo character monologues tonight. They're gonna be funny as hell. One of them is literally just out of the oven.
Yes.
Like as of 3 minutes ago is just out of the oven.
See if you can guess which one.
See if you can guess. It's going to be fun. And I think we should just get the hell to it.
Before we start, we should say, Eric Fuhrer, our fourth host,
that's right.
Usually here, but he there was a Shrek sighting in upstate New York, and he had to go to investigate.
He just ran,
First person. He is, of course, tracking the Shrek, and will someday find the Shrek.
Yeah. Got one blurry photo of the Shrek, but that's it.
Fully nude Shrek. He was like, "That's how I like my
walking
Shrek."
Through the woods. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With a donkey right behind him.
Donkey!
Donkey!
Oh.
Well, we miss him.
So we'll miss him, but the show will be shorter for it, which sounds good to me.
That's not
Sign me up. Not gonna kick that shit out of bed for eating crackers. All right. Everybody, we gotta get this show. Why don't you put your darn hands together for our very first character of the evening, a video game character when you press pause? Woo!
in midair about to give a pretty devastating kick to a total stranger that I am fighting for some reason. What time? Not even mad at this man. Why do I fight him? God, it is so great to have a second to think in this fighting game. Here I am, a guy who knows karate very well. You could tell because I am always wearing this karate outfit. Fighting a military guy who can, for some reason, shoot a blast of energy out of his hands. You would think he would be higher up in the military for that skill because of the sonic boom nature of it. But he just fights random people in front of his friends who love camo and go like give the peace sign a lot. Okay. Okay, honestly, did I die? Is this death is frozen in a midair kick? Did our teenage god run out of quarters in a late 80s arcade? Or get called to dinner at home on a late 90s Super Nintendo? And what of my friends? What of my very good friends? The hairy guy from Brazil who can become electricity? Or the offensive portrayal of an Indian man who can stretch his arms out randomly? Whither thou, Dulcine?
God.
What is life but an endless street fight? And I, a street fighter, battling the same 10 people on an infinite loop of Hadoukens and sonic booms. I have dreams of my own. Going to a trade school and becoming a very limber plumber who can jump around, searching for a princess to call his own. Or a hedgehog who spends his life hitting the pavement, pounding the pavement, just trying to get a couple rings to call his own. Release me, O great God! Let this pause end so that I might live and breathe. I feel like I have been stuck here, frozen in the same position, alone for over a year, screaming into the void, release me! Let me out into the world so that I can go to restaurants and bars and Hadouken whenever I want. Oh, I'm unpaused. Oh, fuck. What is this terrifying world?
Oh, Justin Tyler!
Wow, Justin Tyler, everybody, letting us have it. I liked how the character, though paused, did need to put his arm down very quickly just to do a little something on the computer.
There was an error in the game in which
it's a glitch. Yeah, I mean those old games have glitches. So
glitches.
What games did y'all play when you were younger? What was your era of games?
I was a Nintendo kid across the board, so it was all a lot of Mario. A lot of Zelda.
Across the board, in all areas.
What, I didn't jump over to Sega like a maniac.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a maniac. I had Nintendo 8-bit, but I had Sega Genesis as well. So I did make the leap from Mario to Sonic to Echo the Dolphin, etc.
An Echo guy. Got you.
Echo, truly... What a beautiful and boring ass piece of shit game.
Yeah. But that was back when video games
stunningly beautiful and there was nothing to do.
Right.
Exactly. Video games used to be so simple. It was like, you just climb ice. You're an ice climber. And it was just like, that's the whole game. Or like, Donkey Kong throws barrels. See if you can jump them. And now video games are hyper complex.
They're like movies.
They're like movies. Sarah, what video games were you playing?
I mostly watched my brother play video games. That was a big pastime of mine. But then when I did start, I played Spyro a lot and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, that guy seems out of control.
Crash, he's crazy. Yeah. I like easy, calm games. You know.
Now, there is one comment on Justin's piece that I think we should feature. I tend to agree with it. Robert Bartels says, I'm pretty sure Michael has never missed a week. He's now the only one at every show.
This is true.
Robert, you're correct.
Have you ever missed a week? No.
No, I've never missed a single show. And I stand alone.
Quick question, Michael. How does this comment, which you set up as being related to my piece, really relate to my piece? Is my real question.
Well, life in a lot of ways is a game, and it turns out that I have the highest score.
Yes. You have the cheat code.
Yeah, I have the cheat code, which is I have nothing else going on in my life, which is a pretty dope code to have.
Can I real quick, this is random, but can I just show you something that just really upset me? I just looked at the back of my Sour Patch Kids and it says Sour Patch Cookies. It's a thing.
Not in this house, it's not.
Get out of here with that shit. Why are you turning a snack into another snack? Let your snacks be themselves.
What's your problem?
I'm not turning my potato chips into candy bars. Like, be happy with what you have, Sour Patch Kids.
I have a little peek behind the curtain question for everybody. Is anyone else having trouble with the run of show doc? I can't keep it open. It keeps telling me that I'm
just
losing.
Xing out. I just keep Xing out that error is what I do, but I've got it.
But then I'm not able to scan down it. So I think all of the other introductions tonight will be made by one of the
Well, how the turns have tables.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Oh, there's a little preview about how the announcements are going to go.
Welcome into the trapezoids.
Welcome into these hexagons.
The triangles. One of my favorite intros. I think Google Docs has been having some problems lately. Something's up in Google.
There's like an article about it.
Yeah, fuck. An article about Google. I dare you to read it. And what else I dare you to do is check out our Tickly link, because I'll tell you what, like I can't borrow this bathrobe for my wife forever. I need to buy my own gi for this character. So let's throw up the link. Send us some cash for all your performers tonight.
By Tickly link. He meant Venmo. Great.
I meant Venmo when I said Tickly. I'm Tickly in this bathrobe, and I need a nice robe. So please send us some cash on Venmo at Squirrel NYC. Suggested donation $5, but that's not going to cover a gi. Give us that gi money.
Gi money. Give us that gi money. And for those of you who are not in the United States, to whom Venmo does not work, you can absolutely donate to us through PayPal. The email address is thesquirrelnyc@gmail.com.
We want to be your PayPals. Let us be your PayPals.
Oh, wow. If that's not what you're saying, they should buy it from you.
Here's another thing that I do want to bring up, which is something we're bad at. We're certainly bad at this. Hattie Lankford is a real hero in the chat right now. Hattie has said at 8:07 p.m., like and share. Do your part. Oh, this is another one. If you like it, like and share it so more people can see. We are truly terrible. We're very good at getting ourselves paid. We're terrible at growing our audience. So if you're watching this and liking it, just give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Tell your friends about it. We never tell people to do this. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. It is so stupid.
Yeah, we're kind of dum-dums. I mean, I also think it's good that we're not constantly like and subscribe and smash the but, just a tiny bit of it would probably do us some good.
Let me speak for all of us when I say I like late 90s MTV, Michael Hartney, really getting up in that camera.
I really love it as well. But let me ask, should we bring out our next performer?
Let's do it.
I think that's a great question.
You're the conductor tonight, so choo-choo, take us forward.
Choo-choo, here we go. Please welcome to the Octagons, a gay comedian pandering to the straight.
Justin, this is for you. NASCAR, room down the track, whoa. Better sip that IPA or it will not be a very good day. Bitcoin, make that money straight, boy. Do you have Bitcoin, Justin? I'm watching a UFC fight. Whoa, two men really going at it. What a picture of strength. But then I think, whoa, one of those men could really get hurt. But then I think, no, hurt is good. Ouch! Thank you. So that was for you, Justin. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy pandering. I enjoy making. I'm not like other gays. I perform for straight people, and speaking of which, Michael Hartney just said life is a game, and that game is football. I love football so much. It is my favorite genre of sport, and I've actually written an entire musical that is about football. So I hope you enjoy it. This is the opening number, and I am playing the star quarterback. Here we go. Come on, boys. Let's play some ball. When I'm on the field, I feel strong. Hike, hike, touchdown. I rush past the line of scrimmage. I hear the fans applaud, but no one seems to know what it's like in my cleats. Whoa. Did I just concuss? Not again. Life is a game, that game is football. Make a play, catch the ball, paint your face, spank a butt. Life is a game, that game is football. Oh no! Fumble. God, fumble. Go deep.
More! Dylan Adler!
That was so short.
I really did want more. You left me wanting more.
Oh my god, 12 more songs, please!
I really will.
Thank you for pronouncing scrimmage correctly as scrimmage.
Yeah.
It's French.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes you the only person saying it correctly.
It's
which
French
is
for
nice.
practice. Is that what scrimmage means? Like a practice?
Yes.
Right.
The dress rehearsal.
But I don't
Okay,
know
I
why
remember.
they call it the line of scrimmage in football, because they do it in games, in real games.
No, but it's like where it's fun. It's like loose. Everyone can play around a little bit. The line of scrimmage. You just bang into each other, grab ass.
Exactly. You grab ass, you play, and you get dirty, and you get hot, and
Fumble.
No rules area, you know?
It's
Exactly.
no rules.
It's like the sea. There's no laws on the scrimmage line.
It's a demarcation line. It's a DMZ. Anything. It's loose.
I don't think we've answered that question at all. Actually.
No, but that's
Honestly, I don't think any of us.
We just
know much
said a
about
bunch of
football.
nonsense.
Yes, I think we are not knowledgeable about this subject. If I were to say,
Fair. I mean, at least we all knew the word scrimmage at all. I think that was nice.
Pronounced scrimmage. Dylan, that was so funny. What's up with you? You're in a Connecticut library of some sort.
Library of Congress. This is this is my room at home. It used to be the office. So my mom has a bunch of photo albums of my family of me as a kid. So those are basically all of our photos, and that's our high school pictures of me and my twin brother when we were in the closet. So
wow.
Oh, it's so brave of you to have documented it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a lot of photo albums. You were a loved child, it seems like.
Yeah.
I would say, if anything, there was cameras on me, but I wouldn't say loved, Justin. No, just kidding. I was loved, but
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Where are you really though? What area?
I'm in north of San Francisco, San Rafael, kind of Marin County, north of. So that's where I am. That's where I grew up, and I'm gonna come back to New York soon, but I'm here for the time being.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely, though. At least.
Oh, it actually is. The weather is beautiful. It's nice being home cooked meals, and I'm kind of close to nature, which is I'm sorry for mentioning this right now. But
how dare you?
Yeah.
What is nature these
Nature, huh?
days? Is it just like hurricanes, or like are there birds on your shoulder when you step outside?
Is it like a Snow White situation?
I mean, yeah, I go out and I run, and sometimes there's deer. And literally 2 days ago, I caught these two turkeys fighting to the death, and I filmed it.
Wow.
So it's not all Snow White.
Wow. Dark
How
side of
long-
nature.
How long
Yeah.
did you film it for?
I filmed a 10-minute video. And yeah.
Did one of the turkeys really die?
Yeah.
No, okay. One of them didn't die, but literally one of their, you could see they were walking away. Like 6 of their feathers were missing. It was like, the fan, but like half of the fan it was insane. It was like
So
half of
Do
their
the
feather fan.
death to you means a loss of 6 feathers. Got it. Let me just,
What do
let me
you
just write that down.
what do you
It
think
killed the brand. It killed the brand, Michael. It killed the look. That's
what do
death.
you think the
Yeah,
fight was
true.
about?
There won't
What do
be
you think the
bugs.
fight was about?
I think the fight was about, I think it was over a mate. It was over
Okay.
a mate. That's what it, or is like a dominance thing. One of them was definitely the dominant one. And I think the one was like the newcomer, kind of like challenging and I think that's what that situation was. And I was
Feels
really
like-
trying to like kind of dub the situation with like, you will never be Cam. You will never be Glamour, and just kind of like Drag Race kind of quotes to try to like make it, but it was really not. It was
Throw a
crazy.
little Tyra in. We believed in you.
We believed in
We
you.
all believed in you.
How dare
We're
you?
all
So stay tuned this Thanksgiving for Dylan's Godzilla versus Kong Feast Edition coming soon. What else do you have to plug, Dylan? Anything else going on?
Anything?
Oh, nothing else really going on for me in the future. Just like follow like and subscribe, follow my socials, and I don't that's
You have a
that's
Young
basically all I have.
Douglas show coming up later in the month.
Yes, I
Yes.
do. Oh yes. It's
Let Hartney
April
plug for
30th.
you. He's great at it.
Yes, thank you so much, my inspiration. April 30th, a Young Douglas show. Check it out, my incredible sketch team. Check out the show. It'll be good. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for doing it. Get out
Thank
there. Take
you.
some more pictures. Have your,
All right,
have your
thank you
family
so
take more
much.
pictures.
Thank you very much.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Dylan.
So great.
Bye.
Soon.
I wonder what these were made of. I'm
I
curious.
truly wanted 12 more songs.
I really
think it was I want to say it was, if I had to guess, either mascara or eyeliner.
I think it was ash from a freshly lit fireplace.
Wow. I was going to say Sharpie or Squid Ink. Just a fresh Squid Ink sauce.
Sharpie. Squid ink
That's
is
one
more
of the
likely
6
than
things we
Sharpie.
said.
If he was straight, it'd be Sharpie.
I've done, I've done a lot of comedy where Sharpie is the funny part.
Wait, Dylan said it was Sharpie.
Dylan just blew it up in the chat and said that it was Sharpie.
Yeah, see?
It was so shiny, though.
Oh my god.
Dylan's going to be feeling that for a couple of days.
That was shiny for Sharpie.
Shiny for Sharpie. That's
for
that's
Sharpie.
our catchphrase.
Unbelievable.
That's dedication. When you go Sharpie with your comedy, that's how we know you believe in it. That's a comedy tattoo. It's a temporary 3-day tattoo to prove that you did something fun and funny.
Yeah, and if you do henna, then that's performance art.
That's
That's
100%.
That's like Sacha Baron Cohen would do henna.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little more permanent, but not a tattoo.
Yeah, if you go to art school, when you pass out drunk, all your friends draw on you with henna, as opposed to
So it lasts
Sharpie.
for weeks.
Honestly, some beautiful designs.
It's it's art. It's art.
It is. It is gorgeous.
Let's welcome.
Have you
our
ever
next-
seen a henna dick? Like
Yeah.
a henna?
No,
dick
but I
it's called?
wanna.
Yeah,
I want
it's really
a henna dick.
stunning.
I want a henna dick instead of a regular one. I want a true, just like a real arty henna
I will
dick.
tell you. I dye my eyebrows and my eyelashes because I am a redhead and they're invisible. And once I wasn't really paying attention, and a little drip occurred, and so for a couple weeks I had I killed a guy tattoo.
Yes. I think that's when I first met you.
Unintentional.
That's when I first met you, and I was really terrified. I was like, this girl goes hard.
Yeah, that's why we didn't fuck with you when we first met.
Yeah. But I'm a softie.
Oh,
you
good.
judged me. You judged me, and I'm
Scripture's
actually a
perfect.
softie.
No notes. No notes. No notes.
Yeah, no, it's
know.
okay. Just please don't kill
Great.
again.
Let's welcome out our next performer. Our next performer has murdered, as we always say. So please welcome to the rectangles, every vintage shop in Brooklyn.
Welcome to New Little Old Things. I'm Veronica Hunt. Are you looking for anything specific? Okay, we have some great sweaters with one stain on them over on the human mannequins with the animal heads. Yeah. They're $200 each. They're $200. I know it sounds like a lot, but you literally can't find them anywhere except for where I found them. Oh, also make sure you check out our sale rack outside. Everything's 2% off. And we also have a promotion going on right now where if you buy 2 vintage dresses, I will slap you across the face with a vintage glove. Oh, how did we survive the pandemic? Yeah, luckily we were able to stay open since we're technically an essential business for white women with a fetish for burning money. Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, we just got some really, really cute costume jewelry in. Okay, heads up. Everything is made of scrap metal and paper clips, and it will absolutely do a wrap. They're $700. Oh, and don't forget to look up, okay? Don't forget to look up because we do have merchandise on the ceiling that I cannot get down for you. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to put it up there, but as you can see, our store is located inside of an old English phone booth. So, you know. Oh my God, you found something, love. Did you want to try that on? We do have a dressing room in the back, but by a dressing room, I do mean 2 pieces of Scotch tape holding up a very thin sheet. Are you sure? Okay. Ah, yes, I love this so much. This is such a statement piece. Okay, let's see. That's one dusty old hat that would only fit an American Girl doll. Okay, that would be $4,000. Oh, sorry. We actually don't accept cash or card or Venmo or PayPal or Zelle or checks. We actually use like a barter system. Oh my God, don't even worry about it. No, don't even worry about it. You know what? I'll hold it for you till Monday, okay, in case you change your mind. Yeah, we are closed on weekends because that's when I get stuff from Salvation Army, Goodwill, and the literal street. And then I attach these cute little tags with the dumbest number I can think of on them. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to step into the back. But if you need anything, I will be absolutely impossible to find.
Woo! Light them up, Sarah.
Light them up!
That feels
Sarah Smallwood,
like
Parsons,
targeted.
everybody.
That feels like a targeted character.
But I'm targeting my own demos, so, you know.
Interesting.
Nice.
Are you targeting yourself or are you targeting the person that helped you at a vintage store?
Well, I do both because I do shop at vintage stores. However, now I'm like a strictly Goodwill gal because I've realized that vintage stores and thrift stores in Brooklyn are more expensive than regular stores.
Yeah, you
It's
really
incredible that they've have kept this racket up for so long without anyone noticing.
I know. Someone needed to call it out.
Yes, you just changed the game. Honestly,
I'm doing important work.
I live in Brooklyn, so I can actually hear the vintage stores desperately lowering their prices right now based on this.
Great. That's good to know. Okay.
Wow, it's nice to know that we're really making an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prices are falling. It's exciting. The pandemic's over when it comes to vintage store clothing.
Truly though,
prices.
how are those places open? How did they survive?
You only have to sell one thing every couple weeks.
Guess that's true.
I mean, when I first moved to New York, I was always amazed when I would walk through like Soho and there would be stores with literally like a pair of shoes and a jacket in them. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, there's more space than things.
Yeah.
Oh my God. One time
They just sell one thing.
They just sell one thing. This just made me think of a story. One time I was walking through Soho and I needed a new pair of glasses. So I was walking into like different glasses stores. And I went into this one store and it was like, you couldn't really see in until you went in. I went in and there were no glasses anywhere. There was just like 1,000 little drawers. And then this woman came out in these like eccentric glasses, took a look at me and she was like, take a seat. And I was like, oh, fucking okay. And she goes over. She's like the guy who the one chooses you, Harry. It was like that situation. She takes out just the most insane pair of glasses you've ever seen and puts them on my face. And I'm like, did about 5 of those. And then I ran. It was the weirdest experience.
You had to leave out. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I walk into stores like that and I feel like the ultimate hayseed where they're like, can I help you? I'm like, well, I'm just looking for a little bit of clothing if I could. And I'm like, why am I so terrified of being in this store?
So I just froze. So all I heard was, can I get a little bit of clothing?
That's basically what I said.
Great.
Justin, the problem is that you walk into stores with a personal banjo player behind you, and it really like sets a tone.
Yeah, I thought that was high class, like having a personal banjo player.
Just contributes.
Hand me another fresh hayseed, Ronald. I'd like to fill my mouth with it.
I like those stores that are like, oh, you like fancy shit? We'll give you scotch and or champagne while you shop. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm not going to buy anything here, but I'll absolutely have scotch and or champagne.
Oh, see, I feel guilty and buy something. I'm there. Yeah, I'm there.
Absolve yourself.
I'm the one that works on that works on you.
Truly absolve yourself right now, because who cares? I
am a big returner. I will say that. One time I bought a full suit for an audition and then I returned it after. Within the same hour.
But, so let me just get this straight. You are too guilty to drink a sip of champagne. Got it. Okay.
I am willing to give someone their commission and then rip it away, but I'm not willing to get a free cup of scotch.
Perfect. What a cool... Yeah, I like this mindset. I think it works.
Yeah. It tracks. It makes sense. Guys, let's talk about our next character.
I think
let's do it.
Very excited. Please welcome out to this very show and stage how McKenna Cox would respond if her imaginary fiancé tried to set a wedding date.
Ooh!
James, I feel so enlightened after writing and comparing these lists of wants for ourselves and our marriage. And I think it's really going to help us communicate what we need from each other. Okay, so right off the bat, I know you were planning on having a wedding, a solid September 2021 on the main pier at the country club. But I was thinking of a loose October 2038 location, TBD, just to keep it flexible in those 17 years. Why? Oh, honey, there are just so many things that I need to figure out with me before I can share my life with another person. For example, I think that for me personally, I would be doing a disservice to you if I didn't spend at least 2 summers in Brazil where I'm just getting so drunk off of caipirinhas that I can't even function. You know what I'm saying? I got to have a chance to get that out of me and put more things into me. Like I want to go to a grocery store in France knowing that everything I'm buying is going straight into my vagina. But not just cucumbers. What about, bananas or baguettes? I don't know. And that's my problem. I don't know. And I won't know until I've experienced it. I mean, look, you said you want to visit all 50 states and go skydiving. Well, this is the same thing. Except I want to move to Germany in December and take part in the Krampus festival where I will sacrifice multiple goat devils. It's the same thing, James. No, look, I want to get a tattoo in memory of your mother, and I want to get horn implants to scare pedestrians in the street. Look, you want to take an Alaskan cruise and see a humpback whale? Okay, I want to go on a safari and jerk off a real live elephant. Why not? It's the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? No, but listen, honey, I want you to hear me because I'm doing this for us. Look, you don't want to wake up beside a person 10 years from now who doesn't feel like they ever figured out who they really are. And I don't think I'm going to figure out who I really am until I've taken a trip to Singapore and murdered a prince for drugs. I don't know what drugs yet or what prince. Okay, that's the point. That's the point. I need to know what drugs I would strangle someone for. Yes, strangle. What is the point of murdering someone if you don't experience watching the light go out of their eyes, James? No, wait, James. I love you. And I don't expect for you to wait for me while I'm doing all this work on myself for us. But I want you to know that every time my toe is being sucked by a drunken Irishman or my nipples are being clamped by a gang of Gothic Jews or, I don't know, I'm slapping a nun right in the tits. I'm going to think of you and the lifetime that we will eventually spend together. Okay, break up with my first fiance. Yep, check. What's next? Okay, get rid of the and set a rich man on fire. Golly, finding yourself is just so time consuming.
Well, slap a nun's tits. That was McKenna Cox, everybody.
McKenna Cox.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. What's going on?
You know, just getting. I'm fully vaccinated now, so I've been living my life.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, what's changed?
Do what?
What's changed? What are you doing now?
Oh, I see people now. It's this really cool thing where I hang out with different people. You know, maybe go on a date. Who knows? Whatever.
Who indeed knows?
You even?
I hope someone puts a ring on it so that you can do a bunch of really fucked up things.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm in the process of finding myself. So this is
a lot of hype in the comments about your co-star in the background there.
Oh, with the cat, yeah. I was so excited because she was settled. And she has her little cone of shame on. I don't know if you've seen it, but she has anxiety.
Honestly, for a second, I thought it was like a character choice. Like you put that on the cat because it made more sense with the character. So I love this deep work.
Can I ask, is she an over-groomer?
She is.
My cat is as well.
That makes me feel so much better because I always felt like I was doing something wrong.
It's not you. Definitely. But yeah, my cat has no hair on her tummy. Just big pig tummy.
Honestly, it makes me feel better. Misery loves company, so.
I'm trying to picture one thing that could go wrong with my cat that wouldn't just straight up be my cat's fault.
Yeah.
The reason
I'd have a hard time putting blame on anyone as a cat owner being like, you did this to him.
He's shy.
The reason I stepped out of frame right at the end of the piece is that I heard a big bang in my room, and I just got a really heavy dresser, and I haven't attached it to the wall yet. So I was like, let me check real quick if my cat is dead. But
yeah,
attached to the wall. Is your cat in there just like wrecking shit?
Yeah, she just slapping shit off. No,
but the cat owner would be like, "It's my fault. I should have attached it. This is all my fault."
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you guys. Well, thanks.
Where are you coming to us
I'm
from?
in New York. Actually, this is really my parents are here.
Yeah, what's up?
Wow. Wow. What do you think of the
We're
nipple?
literally right there.
They're right
What do you
there.
think of the nipple clamp joke?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm about to die. I'm so embarrassed.
I
I rarely
love
see
that.
parents more present than your parents right now.
Really?
Wow.
Right here, baby. No, yeah, we haven't seen each other in 13 months, and last.
my heart.
Yes, I know, it's amazing. But I was like, I want to do the show, and I'm gonna do a monologue for them.
That is so
This
awesome.
is the one you chose, and I love that.
Thank God we're vaccinated.
Your dad's getting laughs too. I'm loving it.
Oh man, I love you have a private audience and they're heckling. They're ready to
Yes.
play.
Heckling. They were like, "Can we laugh?" And I was like, "I mean, it's a comedy show, so please."
Amazing. McKenna, so great to have you on the show.
So
Thanks.
great
It was
to
so
have you.
fun.
So fun. Thank you so much.
Shout out to
Yeah.
McKenna's
Soon, I hope.
parents. Stay
Enjoy
strong.
Yeah.
Paris.
Soon.
Bye.
Oh,
So many
that was-
stars on this show. A cat, 2 parents. This is incredible.
I
Bring
love
the
a good
cat.
parent sighting.
I know, and look at me. I've got the coffee maker, the fridge.
All your fun.
Wow.
My audience is good too.
I hear you haven't seen that
Everyone
fridge
heard
in
about it.
13 months.
That's true. Me and the fridge, we missed each other. I have a lot of albums of pictures the fridge took of me that I populate my bookshelves with.
Beautiful.
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 So glad you're reunited.
Should we keep this going or?
Oh, I love you asked the question like it's like we might say no sometime. Should we keep it going?
Maybe I
Yeah.
do want to talk more. Maybe I do want to talk more.
We should sit in this. Let's dwell
call
in
me
this.
on it sometimes. Well, I'm going to introduce our next character. Is what I think I'm going to do.
Okay.
Please welcome to this little comedy game of Foursquare, your friend from back home that you haven't seen in a while.
Yay! Oh my goodness. It is so good to see you. I'm so glad I'm getting to A, grab a bite with you, and B, give you some updates on the sudden and frightening changes I've made to my lifestyle and personality. I'm dangerous now. Oh, hi. I'll have 3 of your blackout margaritas all at once. Yeah, each stronger than the last. Thank you. So I guess that was a spoiler alert, but I drink way, 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 way more now. It's just way more fun, and also I can't stop. It is what it is. Ooh, I just matched with a straight up stud. How's this for a sexy message? Hey, handsome. I'd like to split you open with a hunting knife and see what shade of red your delicious blood is. Isn't that funny? No? You think it's wildly inappropriate and that I should not send it under any circumstances? Well, I have a saying. Advice from others, it's like the COVID-19 vaccine. I ain't gonna take it. Anyway, it is what it is. What? You only agreed to meet with me because I said I was vaccinated? Well, I am. I was inoculated against several ailments in the early 80s when I was a baby. I'm still concerningly vulnerable to COVID-19, but look the fuck out, rubella. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just very cautious about what I put in my body. Excuse me? Do you have any medical waste I can lick? She's weird. Oh, well. It is what it is. Oh, do you like my new catchphrase? It is what it is? I say it 80 times a day now and it means nothing. I guess that's just the full-throated libertarian in me. All right. I'm a full-throated libertarian now, and before you ask, no, I don't have any trouble reconciling my newfound fiscal conservatism with the fact that I've been living off of government assistance for nearly my entire adult life. I've made it make sense to me, and that's what counts. It is what it is. Anyway, I hope you like jail. Because my new total obsession is invading homes. Like, yes, to steal jewels, but I also like to force the family at gunpoint to perform a play I wrote about two roommates just like navigating life in the big city. Oh, and I make them dress up in these huge oversized beagle costumes while they do that. Isn't that fun and funny and sensical? And I must admit, this next part is a little fucked up. I rub poison ivy on the insides of the costumes. Can you even believe what an it is? You can't do this anymore? You're leaving? Wow. You've really changed.
Michael Hartney!
Michael Hartney, everybody.
Oh, wow. Michael.
So many questions. I feel like you've given us over these last few months a lot of characters that you've had dinner with.
How are they feeling about it?
I'm so curious about these either series of people or one person who continues to get weirder.
You know, there's my character work over the last few months have been an amalgamation of experiences. I will say that.
That's the
vibe. Some experiences more vivid than others. But I will admit, I was back home in my hometown this past weekend. And, you know, that may or may not have inspired parts of this piece.
How was that trip? That's a great trip.
You know what? The trip was so fun, seeing my family. Everybody's fully vaccinated. So it's very McKenna Cox. It's very, you know, hugs and very exciting. My car does this thing where it stops accelerating past 3,000 RPMs.
You love RPMs.
So we had to pull over the car like 4 times to let the engine cool off both ways. And needless to say, we're car shopping.
Yeah, wow.
Man, that's stressful.
True nightmare. Truly a fucking nightmare.
Also, Buffalo, deceptively far away from New York City.
Deceptively.
Yeah, I don't think people don't understand the shape of New York. They don't understand its geography. They think of Buffalo as being like straight up. New York was patently false.
Yes.
If you think of New York as Snoopy's head, New York really is the collar and Buffalo's nose.
Wow.
And I'm from maybe above the eye. I'm from the shark fin.
You're almost. I feel like you're like his forehead, like above his eye.
I say it a lot. I'm Snoopy's forehead, no question.
Yeah, no. Everyone knows what that means.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, great. I hope the person.
What do we do now?
Let's keep rolling. Let's keep talking. Let's keep the gang lit. Let's get lit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's welcome out our next character. Very excited to have someone because I don't know about you guys, but when I turn on social media, I want to be influenced. So I'm always looking for an influencer. So I'm excited to announce here right now to bring out a feminist makeup influencer. Woo!
Hey guys, it's Kajal. Now, I was going to do a cat eye tutorial today, but some rando cat called me on my way home from work where my underqualified boss, Mike, tells me every single day that I look tired, even though I get 12 hours of sleep on the reg. So today, I'm going to teach you guys how to look less tired. And ladies, why are we so tired all the time? It's not like constantly rejecting unwanted advances from men, apologizing for our existence, self-regulating our emotions so we're not labeled crazy, being as nice to everyone as possible so no one calls us a bitch, ingratiating ourselves to friends, family, lovers, coworkers, bosses, strangers every moment of every day to ensure our safety and livelihood takes a toll or anything. Makeup is an art. You don't want to put on too much or people will say you look like a whore. Or you don't want to put on too little, or people will think you're sick and ask if you're sick or tired. So let's get started on how to look less tired. Now, first, we want to put on some concealer. And ladies, really pile it on because there's a lot we want to conceal, like dark circles, our emotions, insecurities, opinions, potential. Now, once you put on enough concealer that you disappear, like 20% of our pay does for every dollar a man earns, you want to press in some foundation. Now, let's highlight those cheekbones with some blush and make sure we look as happy, pleasant, and agreeable as possible. But again, not too much or people will say you look like a whore. And because we all love to multitask, you can actually do this one-handed while texting your friends with your other hand to make sure that they got home safe. Ooh, no one found Nikita home tonight, thank God. Now, you want to add some lip color. And ladies, pick a bold shade for all the time society has made you feel like you should stay silent instead of speak up for yourself. Plus, it's springtime and both colors are in. Different shades for every time a dude told me to smile. So I've amassed quite the collection. Today I'm going to go with a more traditional mansplain magenta, but if you're feeling edgy, I recommend gaslight green. You want to take this color all the way past the corner of your lips so no one tells you to smile ever again. Now, for eyes, let's just draw some extra pupils on so you always look wide awake. There. Now you always have one pair of eyes open so you can see all the attempts society has to take away our reproductive rights. Oh my God. I am so sorry I brought up such a controversial political topic. You know what? Let's finish up this look. And ladies, I think you'll find these finishing touches really helpful.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There. Now you never have to apologize for your existence again.
Piyali Syam, everybody.
Wow.
We gotta ask. The big question on everyone's mind is: was that also Sharpie?
No, this is an eyeliner, like smoky eye crayon that actually broke while doing this. So it's just all the writing, we really took it out. Sorry, pencil.
Let me say, writing sorry backwards on your forehead, not easy.
Exceptional.
Baller move.
Thank you. That's why I was like, I was really nervous about doing this one. And I was like, does the camera flip? I was like,
why rose? What do you mean by why rose, Piyali?
What?
What do you mean by why rose? What does why rose mean in your forehead?
It's sorry in a foreign language. in Indian, because no one will know what that means anyway.
What have you been doing during core to stay sane? Other than amazing makeup.
Class, Sarah.
What?
Shout out to Sarah.
Sarah's setting up.
Wow.
First,
that wasn't what I was doing, but I appreciate it.
What?
I said that wasn't what I was doing, but I do appreciate it.
Well, you got it. That's why I'm here. funny story. I started writing this character in 2019, and because of just inertia, did not get my shit together enough to do it until day one of drafts for Sarah's class. So I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, awesome.
On YouTube for everyone to see. Other than that, what have I been doing? Ugh, I hate that question. It's like
have you been getting vaccinated? Because this is a matching moment, which I'm really enjoying.
Yes. Walgreens brand ambassador, Moderna. I don't want to take it off because it's like a badge of pride. And
yeah.
Great. Plus, it like matches your outfit in like a way that feels like you walked in there and they were like, yes, here's the look. Walk these.
It was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
I would say that in the Joker voice if I could do it. But okay,
where are you, Pia?
Where am I? I'm in my living room. So during I've been taking a lot of writing classes, fostering cats. We just fostered one cat and gave him to a forever home last week. So I still cry spontaneously about that, but we're getting a new one this weekend. So that'll it's just an exercise in letting go for me. And going to Target and Trader Joe's a lot. Those are like the really exciting events of the day. And shopping. Like your discussion about shopping earlier was really on point. I was just like,
online or in person?
Online and returning in person.
Okay, great. I feel that.
Is that more responsible?
No, but it's easier. It's the easiest way to buy and the easiest way to return, sadly.
Yeah, because you only go for like a set purpose, like to return. So you don't get stuck. Because when I go to just like buy stuff, I'll be there forever.
Target tells you what you need. You don't know what you need. Target tells you. So
exactly. It's like Narnia. Sorry, I'm wiping this. I just caught sight of myself and I was like,
it's a good look.
I can't believe how quick that was. It's like it was never there.
Neutrogena makeup.
Every time Justin does anything with makeup, it is a 3-day disaster.
Justin,
so you've got to give him a couple pointers.
Yeah, the irony is that I actually don't know how to do makeup at all. Like I feel like I've been doing the same makeup for like my entire life. So I should watch a couple of makeup tutorials so I know so I actually know what to do.
We seem to have opposite skills because you can take it off fast and I can put it on fast, and otherwise we're both
you should really teach each other.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
a situation here if I'm using that correctly.
Piyali, thank you so much for doing this show.
Great job.
Thank you for having
so
me.
Fun.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Enjoy your vax. Ooh.
Enjoy your vax, we say. Enjoy your vax.
Enjoy your vax.
I hope she has several more tops in that color, or she has a rainbow of Band-Aids.
Band-Aids, yeah.
They should be handing out a rainbow of Band-Aids.
If you don't think I'm Googling rainbow Band-Aids.
Band-Aids like that are like when you run the marathon and they give you the medal and the cape and you get to wear it for like a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people do that in New York?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
See it every day.
You see it every day.
Do you know what else? Do you know what else we see every day? Our Venmo. You know?
Wow. You've really come into your own. This is stunning.
You really have.
You're
really shining. I like the attitude you have when you nail a cue in the show.
She's like, well, I better make my face huge in the frame while I say this. A bit of gold.
You know what? The squirrels like it, and that's all I care about. Hit up our Venmo, y'all.
Hit up our Venmo. You can learn how to do this, everybody. We teach character classes, we teach improv, we teach sketch. At The Squirrel, just go to thesquirrelnyc.com and find out all the info you can about all of our classes, all of our shows, including the show that's coming up next. So
wait, Michael. I heard that there's no more comedy tonight.
Okay, great. Thank God that you are taking up the mantle that Eric Fuhrer has abandoned for the night. So we are still going to be able to do this piece of theater where you think, great, this is really a solid impression.
That was just a little Eric Fuhrer for you. I was auditioning for the role of Eric in the musical version of our show that coming to off-Broadway theaters near us.
I missed it. I want to see it.
Yeah, they're looking. They're also looking for Justin Tyler types, and you decided to go for the Eric Fuhrer role.
Yeah, I'm going as Justin.
I've played a Justin Tyler type, and it's difficult. And
I'll be auditioning for the Justin Tyler type. I'm just gonna rub a bunch of shit on my face and wipe it off.
We found it, Sarah. That was the sweet spot. It was a solid burn without being like a little too mean. That was good. Right. All right, we found it. This is great. So yes, everybody, stick around. There is more comedy to come at 9:30. Downstairs Party is a hilarious sketch show from Joel Perez, Neil DeStoffo, and Tim Gerbach, three of the funniest people around, friends of the show. And Reunion Show, which is Caitlin Bitsagai and Lauren Brickman, hosting a some sort of Zoom reunion that your suggestion will guide what it's going to be. And there are crazy guests performing with them tonight, like Zach Cherry, Jonathan Fernandez. It's going to be off the chain funny.
Jonathan Fernandez, I haven't seen him in so long.
I love Jonathan Fernandez. Star everyone of Fox's Lethal Weapon television show. God damn it.
100%.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
You know what I can't believe? We only have one more character left. We only have
Sarah, get in here. Get in here.
Sarah, getting a little confident / cocky about her power trip on this episode.
I could see every drop of dye on that eyelash. That was incredible. That was a real close-up.
You know what it is? It's the end of the show.
That's a good me. That's a really good me.
We should all play each other all the time. We should constantly, whatever rectangle we're in, we have to assume the other person's identity.
Absolutely.
I'm into it.
I won't be confusing at all. Should we bring out this last character?
Yeah, let's do it. We've been trying to do it for a while now, it feels like.
Well, I'm going to really do it is the thing. Oh, wow. I wish I didn't because this is hard. Great. Please welcome your last character of the evening. See, I did it normal. World-renowned conductor Salvatore Giovanni!
Yay!
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome him to the stage, world-renowned conductor Salvatore Giovanni.
Thank you.
Amadeo Fusca, everybody.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
Wow.
Yeah, literally coming. I didn't see that literally coming. Very funny.
Wow.
You know, there's a temptation to watch your hands during that performance, Amadeo, but the real people know to watch the face of a diligent masturbator the entire time.
I'm glad you caught that. I was hoping people would pick up on that.
Yeah.
You know, that piece makes me feel like a prude because there was at least one move in it that I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, yeah? Well, watch it again. They record this, right?
Wow. That's the best answer you could have given. Hey,
You've never seen a Kansas City upside down cake?
Watch it again. It's not my job to educate you.
Yeah. Learn something, lady.
Now, Amadeo, I have to ask, the substance in your mouth, was it Sharpie?
Was it what?
What was it?
Nothing, a stupid joke from earlier.
Amadeo,
What was in your mouth?
It's fine.
Just vanilla, almond, honey, milk.
Wow.
Vanilla almond honey milk? Okay, bitch.
All of it. Keep the honey in there, too.
Okay.
Just
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I wish real cum tasted like that. You know what I mean?
Well, crush a couple pineapple pieces and you're in business.
Yeah, you got to do it right. Amadeo, how are you? Where are you? You look great.
Oh, thanks.
You look like you're on the red carpet.
I'm in New York. I'm in New York, Manhattan. I'm back trying to get the new normal going again.
Yeah.
Acting, performing. I actually did a show down in Dallas during the snowstorm. It was crazy. I got stuck down there for a few days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was back in February. So, back to, just practicing some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you clearly have continued honing your skills. It's good to see that you didn't let those lapse.
How's your screen treating you?
My screen?
Yeah, the screen behind you.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny because I kept telling myself, don't back up, don't get too into it. And then I feel like an hour trying to set it up.
See, like a true porn star, it didn't phase you.
You should see all the stuff holding it up.
Honestly, when it moved, I felt like I was tripping or something. Like the way the screen moved and it was like a real three-dimensional situation.
It was very Doctor Strange.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, besides acting stuff, voiceover stuff, I'm playing a lot of tennis. I've been playing a lot of tennis with my buddies.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Where do you play tennis?
We go to West Side Highway, then we go to the East River courts, and sometimes just like an hour away.
Nice.
You can get like 3-4 hours in under the lights. So.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to get on the courts. It's not easy anymore.
Yeah, but so yeah.
I feel like, Amadeo, you're one of the actors that I know that is touring constantly, it seems like, both pre-COVID and during COVID. What is your favorite place to visit when you're on tour?
Oh, gosh. Seattle and just the air out in Washington and even random places in Oregon I was at, like Bend. And they just had the air out there was just so amazing. I couldn't believe it. And we did like a drive because it was one show in each city in Oregon. So we did a huge drive through the mountains, like 3-4 hours. And God, I mean, my cousin recently moved out there 4 years ago, and everybody in the family's like, why the hell did you go to Oregon? And I'm like, I could live out there. I mean, the air is nice.
Wow.
You guys been to Oregon? I haven't been to Portland, though. But
Wow.
I've never been to the Pacific Northwest, and I'm dying to go.
Yeah, would have never had a reason except, the show. So
Yeah.
So
I've been to Seattle a bunch of times. Great town. I was doing a show in Seattle and then a show in Walla Walla, and we drove up over the mountains. It was in winter, so it was like raining in Seattle, snowing in the mountains, and then we crossed over the mountains. Absolute desert with nothing for like 4 hours, and then we were there. It was like
Oh my
the whole
God.
year.
But going through the mountains is pretty cool, huh?
It's great.
Unbelievable. I was like, this is amazing. Did you take in Seattle, did you take that ferry ride over to those islands? I forget what it's called.
I didn't
catch it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
Group trip. We're all
Good job.
going.
Hop in the car.
Yeah. So, anyway, thanks for having me, Sarah, Eric. I take your classes religiously. You guys are the best. Thank you.
That's
Oh, giving Eric a shout out despite
Yeah.
his
Oh man.
ridiculous
I was with
absence.
Eric all summer, man. He helped me craft like 8 other characters that.
Oh,
hopefully
that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing the show.
appreciate
We love
it.
you.
Thanks
We
a lot,
miss
man.
ya.
Good luck out there.
We'll see you soon, Amadeo.
Peace out, guys.
Oh, yeah. You can learn characters from Eric and I. You can also learn them from the Squirrel Theater. Hello.
That's true.
Wow.
You can do both. Wow, do it all. Some people do
Do
it
it.
all.
Get in there.
Learn it all. You don't just go to one teacher. You don't just go to one college. You go to multiple colleges, right?
Go to multiple colleges.
Justin, what was your? I mean, I went to multiple colleges.
Can
No,
you
I
say
would-
that again,
I would-
but as me?
Me?
No, Justin. I was gonna say, can you say
I
it
would
again as
never.
me? Or you can do. You both do it.
Yeah, some people.
Do I have big dick energy?
Some people go to multiple. Some people go to multiple colleges.
No, I do, and I can't shake it even when I disappear behind characters, Sarah. That's the problem.
Wow.
Wow. Disappear.
This was Characters Welcome for another
No.
It
week,
was.
everybody. Let's put Kurt back in the biz.
Kurt. Hey.
Ooh, evil.
Wow.
We got a moody
Oh
Kurt.
shit! Wow, you
I'm
just made
happy.
19 gang signs. I don't know what's going on.
Nothing's going on. I'm happy. The show it's 9:13, and that
We've never ended this early.
the
You know
next
what?
show is happening soon. I have them ready here. They're
Oh wow.
they're
Oh,
gearing
look
up.
at them!
They're gearing up.
Juggling
So
screens.
backstage.
And let
This
me
is
see, Kurt.
backstage. This is
I
backstage.
think Kurt's asking us to leave.
No. I'm saying I'm.
Don't enjoy our shorter, slightly shorter show.
You know what? Just to spite you,
Oh no.
we're gonna keep fucking talking.
We're gonna banter. What's
Fuck you,
everyone's
Kurt.
top 20
Okay.
dramas?
All right.
Donate
What is
to
this,
the
a new
artist.
squirrel?
It's
Yes.
a new one, isn't it?
Ooh,
Raising
I
the
love
roof.
that one.
I love that. Well, thanks
This is
everybody.
Steve
Thanks
Humphrey.
JFL. Thanks Kurt. Thanks Squirrel Theater. Thanks
Great job as
Spencer.
always.
Thanks all of you for watching.
Yeah.